In our top matches of 2022, you and Bianca made the list for your match at Crown Jewel.
Of course I did.
You guys
Of course
came
I
in
did.
at number 6.
Number 6. You brought me here for number 6.
The following contest is a last woman standing match for the Raw Women's Championship!
Bayley has pinned Bianca twice. The only person to do that, Bianca's championship reign. We have 2 history makers in the ring for this match tonight.
I think the fact that Bianca Belair and I were able to go all the way to Saudi Arabia and have a last woman standing match and get the type of reception that we did is pretty awesome, considering where we came from.
You gotta love watching somebody take advantage of an opportunity. Bayley realized that there was a last woman standing match in front of her, so she allowed her maniacal mind to go absolutely wild, thinking about offensive strikes that she could put Bianca Belair down with. One of the special things about this match was seeing Bianca Belair match Bayley. Bianca Belair is a competitive athlete. Bianca Belair plays by the rules, but those rules don't apply in a last woman standing match. In order to come out the victor, Bianca Belair was going to have to meet Bayley at every street that Bayley decided to walk down. And that's exactly what I think Bianca did.
Not that I can remember everything, but I do remember the feeling in there. I do remember the fans being super into it. I do remember as soon as I pulled out with the golf cart that the fans were just like, it was just like a wave of reaction once more and more people saw it. They've never seen one of those matches before live, so you can tell the reactions were super genuine and they were so excited for every little thing that we did.
And Bayley with a belly to belly on the stage.
It was a beautiful, magical match. Very proud of that one, except for the finish, but we won't talk about that. And I can see why that's the best match of 2022. Or one of them. Thanks to me. Right? Anyone? Right? Right?